Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It is the last Friday this June of 2021, still making it a wonderful day for basics. I'm over here on my Fox account. As you know, this month we've been doing aggressive basics where we've been fighting things, sometimes actively, sometimes reactively, and kind of showing the principles behind how you can find whether or not you can engage in combat on the board. Well, rounding out this month, we are going to kick it up just a touch. And we are going to throw down on Sandy B. We are going to play some 5-dan basics for today. Because the only thing I really haven't done is play DDK basics with aggression, and I just don't want to do that. Probably start out next week with some nice traditional DDK basics, since we've kind of omitted that section in this month. But for now, let's get a game at 5-dan and play some nice aggressive DDK, or some nice aggressive dan basics.
Start to play.
Alright, got a game here against 6 and 6er. Alrighty then. I don't want to do a 3-4 because I don't want to kind of mirror him. So let's go do double 4-4 points. Will he enclose or will he attach? Which way you rolling there, sir? Backing off. Alright. So here I can approach here and block the enclosure, or I can approach the 3-4. Either one is completely fine. There is a slightly annoying pattern. I approach, he pins to go into a corner, take Sensei, play here. He plays this one, and we settle. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and approach the 3-4 rather than the 4-4 point. Call me a traditionalist if you will. Whoa, we don't see that very often. I don't like this move. Okay, and that move's really bad. Because, I mean, no. Yeah, we don't play this. If I play here, I can see that he wants to do this one, but I don't know why he wants to do it. Yeah, he's trying to do a trick play, it looks like. I play here, he cuts. And then if I Atari down, I'm dead. Unless I Atari down and then take here, and then he does some weird, crazy thing in that one, I'm just gonna vote no. Tell you what, here's what I'll do instead. I'm just gonna play here and not care. There, I'm done. I'm over it. So I'm fine with playing there. Another bad move, because what is he possibly going to do here? Like, there's a cutting point here, right? So I can play here and he extends. And then, tell you what, I'll let it go. I'm not gonna just get an easy position out of him being crazy. All right, this is fine. I have a reason to pincer now, since I mean he's giving me all of this. If I get a move over in here, I can literally play here, like into here, and then this whole corner's not alive because he's just kind of being greedy. But then again, he really can't answer anything, can he? So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a back off. He gets to play whatever moves his heart desires. I'm going to just play an easy settle. And then we're going to start invading. Because there are a lot of invasion points on this board. Holy crap. Let's go and highlight all of them, shall we? I won't leave them all on the board. It's going to make things a little cluttered. But we got this. We've got this. We've got a pokey point here. We've also got this one, this one, this one, as well as that one over there. Technically, this one too. And I suppose that one as well. So as you can see, there are just like so many moves against black, not so many moves against white. So we're going to kick here, then play here, and then invade. Because he's trying to grow an area that he can't grow. Like, you see all the dots, man. Yeah, you see how he's trying to like make all of this for territory? We're just going to go in here immediately and live. So, question number 1. Really? I get this, huh? So when you say I get this, do you mean like I get like literally all of it? Like actually all the territory? Okay. So I'm gonna choose to live rather than just take this. So yeah, I mean I'm alive now. If I play there and he plays the small knight, is that a problem? If I thought I wasn't alive here right now, I could play like this one first or something. But yeah, here he plays here. Seems okay. Is there a reason not to play it? Not really, huh? He is gonna try to play this. Alright. I am alive here though. I could like go here, 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 and then there, and then I'm alive. I am just going to live here. It's gonna be painful, but we're gonna live. I should have played this one first. Alright, let's go and play here. Then we're gonna play here. I know, I know, it's not good. I know, it's not good, but I'm alive. I didn't do too much crazy stuff. I just went back and I lived. I could have cut the small knights. We could have done that.
Yoyomi now starts.
I mean, I guess we can lean on that to cut here and kill everything. I mean, if that's what he wants to do. So this guy is he's an overplay builder kind of guy. That's kind of weird. You don't get that very often. You don't get that very often. I mean, he's gonna kill himself because he wants to play here, here, and something else. But then, like, this is literally Sensei, and then we have the Hane here still.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just play here. Then we'll just play here. Try and get him to fix this cutting point. A lot of games, if you're trying to do like a fighty thing, it generally comes down to cutting points and liberties. They don't protect their shape. They just keep trying to go crazy. But they don't do it solidly at all, right? So he's leaving this behind in the hopes that it just doesn't do anything, while he's trying to effectively attack a living group. You know? Like, this isn't a threat. How's this a threat? I can still take this. And there's this one. So what are we even talking about here? What are we even talking about here, you know? So we're out, and we've got eyes. So let's play the Make Them Heavy game. How you make them heavy is you take all their shapey points, like so, rendering whatever they were trying to do relatively, I believe smooge is the proper terminology here. Because you can see how easy that was. Because bad shape. This is what aggressive basics is all about. Like, throughout the series,
9,
we have been learning
8,
to protect our
7,
shape, protect our cutting
6,
points,
5,
all that stuff.
4, 3, 2,
And then
1.
And then when you want to fight or grow, you poke at these kind of things to accomplish whatever it was you were trying to do. This move didn't do anything. There was never an eye here. That was actually a co-threat he got rid of, which was, okay, that one's poggin'. Unfortunately, it's also not Sensei, because he can never enclose me, and I can still take this, which is probably Sensei, because then there's this for an eye. So we've got this or this solidly as an eye, and I can come out. So we're not really in trouble here.
9,
Therefore, I will jump up. Probably not going to be playing this or this. I might play here, here, or here, depending. See, there he goes with that again. Like, he's poking here, which is okay, but I think he really wants to play that one. And if he plays it, he dies. So we connect because it's a scam. I'm more solid here. These stones are way more solid than a stone with 3 liberties. So because we know that we're strong here, we don't have to fear. What do we have to fear? We've learned all about liberties and things and stuff and whatchamahoozits. Enclosing here looks pretty pog. I dig it. Let's completely enclose the corner. Okay. Yep, I got IO move. Don't want to be surrounded. Yip. He can take 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points here. That is completely fine. I do not mind. But 15 points is smaller because I've got that in one corner. Just be careful. This group's under attack. I've got that in one corner. Uh-huh. Was he going to try to play this one now too? He's getting a little desperate. You can see he's getting desperate. His plan A, B, C, and D is to, like, kill the beginning group that he made, I guess. But it's not weak. Like, I've got an eye here in Sensei, and then as long as I have an eye on the outside, he literally can't kill this. So, I think he's a player who tries to force what he wants, and he doesn't kind of react what the board is telling him, right? He wants to be the aggressive player, which is good. I like aggressive players. I love me some aggressive players. Absolutely. I mean, I'll just play here. Because, yeah, he knows if he played here, I was going to cut him. But, again, whatevs. Anyway, what was I talking about? Crap, I lost the train of thought completely. There's this, so we're going to go and play here, make sure our connection's solid. But yeah, he's trying to be the aggressive player. But he's trying to kill something because he wants to kill it, not because the board is telling him, oh yeah, dog, you can totally kill this. Does that make sense? Alright, so we're alive now. I can still surround this. I'm not really bothered. He's trying to do something in here. That's fine. If I Hane, he's going to be in a little bit of a bad spot. I could attach too. I mean, this is an Elephilumpi. I could put this one as well. Like, which way do you want to do this? I play here. This one, it gives the highest chance of killing him. I play here, he clamps. I connect, he goes under. I go here, but I don't think it's really going to kill him. He's got like that in Sensei, so he should have like an eye down here, right? So let's not plan to kill him, huh?
6, 5.
No, let's go here. Let's just go here. It's all fine. Now I would like to attack and kill this group, but I don't know if I can. After I settle here, we're going to talk about it. Actually, no, I'm going to play here immediately next move, no matter what he does. Yeah, I want this real quick to see where this eye point is. Is he going to connect solidly and leave like a throw in here, or is he going to play this one? I want to know. It's Sensei because this cut kills. Okay. Now he lost his eye here, so I don't like that. I don't like that exchange. That exchange was kind of weird. Okay, so he's gonna play that one. So his connection here is this large knight, lol. This T-space. So if I play here or here, there might be something there. But back to this group. This group cannot possibly hold all this. Because if he goes underneath, he's dead. We play here. Alright, we drop down. These are now killed. Sweet. Now that our life is, has been, solidified, we go back in the middle group again. Okay. Is this okay to do? It looks like it's okay to do. He can't cut through here because, bam, take. So we're fine. Again, I want to poke at this, but I'm not going to play it above everything else. It's just like if he wanted to attack me, that's great. He could have, but he can't do that above everything else. He needs to be very mindful of what the board is telling him he can and cannot do. and you don't want to do something too early because it's just going to end badly for you. Yep, that's alive. Got an eye here and an eye here. We went out of our way to make sure we were perfectly fine before we did anything else. See, now he's trying to play away. Which is okay. I'm going to poke at some shapy shapes. We're going to then turn here because he owes me moves in this bottomy area, you know? So let's go on Hane. Now he needs to play like, just like that. Yep. So we got that in for free. That was good. That lets us play all the way over here because we can connect back because we got these moves in. See, sometimes it's being aggressive is little things like this. Noticing that you can Hane here and get this move in Sensei, which allows for an insanely deep invasion off of what was supposed to be a fourth line position.
6,
you know?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Other times, it's poking shape and seeing what happens. Now that I know that this cutting point is here, I wonder if I can kill this bottom grip completely. Because if I can push and cut safely, this grip doesn't have a single eye, so it's dead.
9.
I'm thinking maybe not.
8,
I could cut here immediately, though.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Losing a period here because this is really important. If I play here, I would, if I were me, I would play this one in response. That would be my answer to that. So I'm thinking I don't want to do that. And I'm thinking I want to just push and cut right now because this branch doesn't seem like it's going to ever work. I can't envision a world where I'm going to get what I'm looking for here.
9, 8,
and since this is already alive,
6,
I will go commit to the push and the cut. The ladder here doesn't work for him, so we should be able to have this directly. I could technically play here. Then when the Ataris, I can play here and take. Right. So he's pushing through, as expected. But again, this is alive, so we're fine. Now we're hurrying the left-hand side. I could theoretically double Hane this. So it's not out of the woods yet. Going for that cut like I mentioned. Okay. Go ahead and knock that off. Hello? Go away. Alright, so this is his shape. Let's go ahead and force him into the bad one.
9.
We could play here, here, and here.
7.
Then he's cutting about how he looks at it.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I think
2,
instead, though,
1.
I'm going to play here and see if he tries to go through here. Because if he tries to go through here, then unfortunate. Looks like this is now connected solidly because from 2 he's extended, so I can't cut this anymore, which is unfortunate. But I can throw in. Is it worth it? I should just take my territory. Because this and this is almost more territory than he has on the board completely, especially with
7,
this dead.
6, 5,
We don't have to do anything
4,
here.
3.
So I will just go ahead and take solid points here and here and here because we're essentially, the game's pretty well won. We got in a good result from a fight down here. If I play here and he plays here, I play here, he plays here, here? Question mark? I'll tentatively poke at it. I can't read it completely. There might be a thing here. Here to here is definitely a thing. Because he plays this when I back off. He drops down, I turn. There's an Atari there. He don't believe me. Why don't he believe me, chat? Alright, so he's going for this.
9, 8.
Well, I'll throw in. I mean, this area's not alive. he wants to play away, he wants to play away, but he ain't alive there. So we'll throw in. He's looking kind of dead, ain't he? Okay. Here, 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 here. Go for life, definite. Yeah, definitely go for life. If he plays here right now, we just play Lily right there. Big go. Big go. This is a great example, though, of how, generally speaking, you're going to get into fights at Dawn level. What's going to happen is pretty simple. Pretty simple, actually. Pretty simple. Hold up. I'm reading this still. This is bugging me.
Nine.
I'm concerned
8,
this is actually a
7,
thing that works.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to play here because I'm threatening to go this one into this one. Did that defend against it, though? I think I tipped my hand a little bit. I've tipped my hand a little bit, I fear. Yeah, I need to get out of this. We're being dumb. We're being extraordinarily dumb right now. Here, here, here. Technically playable? I'm connected now. I don't have to worry about that, which is nice. But yeah, here, 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 and then there's Mii cutting. It's kind of low though. He could, after Atari here, he can go and play that one.
9, 8.
But there's some
7,
weaknesses there, so it's,
6,
worth poking at.
5, 4, 3.
Unless I play
2,
here, actually, and then I
1.
can play this one. Oh, snap. That's reading, I won't do it.
Yo-yomis left.
Will I not do it? You really shouldn't. You sure about that? No. I want to do it. Looks cute, actually. Looks cute AF.
9,
Alright, so I'm
8,
going to
7,
do some very, very
6,
basic stuff
5,
right now.
4.
I'm going to poke into his largest areas of territory before I go back and explore the Aji that's over here. Because if I do this and I lose Sensei, that's bad. He wants to do endgame right now. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'll give him Sensei. It's fine. Like, I know I'm ahead. Yeah, we're ahead. Nicely ahead. Nicely ahead. It's, by the way, the thing keeps going over here. It says B9.5 if these aren't dead, but it is dead. So this is a very, very interesting thing he's trying to do. He's trying to go for a very, very early endgame. But he's giving me Sensei no matter what he wants. Now I have Sensei. So here's what we're going to do about that. I've lost the poke here, but that's okay. That's okay. Instead, I do have a poke here I'm curious about. I see 2 small knights there, which are also very interesting. But tell you what, first let's go ahead and just jump on into here and see what we can see. Remember, this was 15 points, and they're disappearing now. They're disappearing. He's defending. I could play this one. Is there anything else I want to do?
9,
Anything else I would
8,
like to do?
6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Let's go and play here real quick. Bit of a lackluster fighting basic stuff. Kind of unfortunate with that. I was hoping for a bit more of a splashy ending to this month's fighting basics. I like that we took the loss here in the bottom right hand though, because that kind of goes that
8,
definitely
7,
continues with the whole basic idea.
6, 5, 4,
So I'm going to go ahead and play here to see what his response is. He's going to drop down. Is he going to Hane? What's he doing? Like, I don't know what his response is. And there's no way to read it out, you know? He's going to do whatever he's going to do. But the question is, what on earth is that going to be? Like, I have got no idea. I have no clue. So the only way to find out is to play one stone there and figure it out. Does that make sense? Unfortunately, this is literally all of his territory. And that doesn't begin to come close to what we have. So, it's going to be Sensei now, because this into like, yeah, okay. I can play here and cut that off, though. This is actually alive now, so I can't really do anything about that. I was hoping that this would be something, but I don't see it there either. I was hoping for, like, inspiration. Like, what can I do with this cutting point? But
9, 8.
Nah, I don't really see anything.
6.
I don't really see anything.
4, 3, 2.
So we'll Hane here, and then we'll poke. And then I guess we can just jump straight to endgame, or to review, rather. Because this game's over. This game is over. I could play here into here. That's kind of interesting. I don't think it works, though. He can, like, cut here and connect back, and it won't really do anything. Like, I can play here, he plays here, I play here, and he's like, no. And I'm like, yes. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I can play here, though, for no reason whatsoever other than I can. I kind of clicked it immediately because I didn't want to lose a period. Yes, I'll play there, though. Uh-huh. I guess one thing that I could do is be like... Can I get an eye here? If I get an eye here, I want to capture that, right? That'd be kind of poggin'. Like, yeah, get an eye right here. Yeah. I ain't bad. I ain't bad. Atari, I guess. Atari's pretty good. I like Atari. You like Atari. We all like Atari. No one doesn't like Atari. Everyone does. Everyone does. It's like, hey, you hear about the Atari? No. Tell me more. Everyone likes Atari. Push, push, push. So it bears noting again how this guy lost is because he performed a very unreasonable attack against my groups for a very long time with no plan of how to actually profit. Like, we want to attack for profit, generally speaking. Which is why, rather than chase this group to the ends of the earth, we were always like, hey, I'm going to attack, but we're going to surround this first, because that's profit for me by virtue of
9,
eliminating
8,
all potential in his
7,
corner. The minute we
6,
did that...
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, you. The minute we did that, we profited by virtue of him losing his potential profit. That is, in point of fact, still a profit. We play here, I guess. If he ever plays here, just play here, and if he blocks, we just connect, and then it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all gravy, baby. I don't really see anything else I can like legitimately play. So I'm gonna just hard pass, essentially. There you go. Your move. Your move. You can do whatever you want in endgame. What's the problem? He plays here, into here. I've literally got 2 eyes. It's not a problem, jerk. We're fine. L to read, noob. Referring to me, by the way, not him. Unless I make a mistake in this corner, which he's truly really trying to do right now. I think I play here. He plays here at Hane. I play here, he plays here. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we good. Okay. We play Tiger Mouth? He has to, right? Then we throw in. If he plays here, we play here, and he can't do this one or this one. If he play here, we play here. If he does this one, it's the same thing again. Alright, he resigned. So yeah, estimation is I'm up by, okay, it's wrong because it's not saying the bottom is dead. So that's like an extra what? So he plays here, I play here, here, here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, sure, this one. Come on, it's dead, you fool! There, we do this one. Now you see it? No, you don't see it. Ah, fine. We'll also play here. There we go. We're up by like 25 points. That's what I expected. And again, how that happened is pretty straightforward. I approached him and he had this weird thing in here. Really, really crazy weird thing in here. I'm not really sure what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to do this, and then when I didn't do it, he didn't know what to do. Because I can't Atari down here right now. Because this probably gets way crazy. Like, I don't know what happens in this position. Is it like just a ko? I guess, maybe? Like, I don't want to do that. So I played here. He played there, okay. He turned, but now he has to read out, like, all of this stuff. Like, can he play this way? Where's the ladder go? Ladder goes to my stone. That's an issue. That means he has to pull back. And if I do that, he has to Hane. And now we can play here. But now he's captured. So he can't really play this branch out. Like, it's weird, you know? There's a lot of weird stuff going on there. But I'm pretty sure he didn't read it out. He's just, like, leaving the Aji behind. Like, if this was solid AF, right? That's a really good position for black. That's amazing. Especially if it's his turn. Oh, dude. Like, that's just total bad. Total bad. But yeah, you can play here. We'll just play the extension. It's fine. I don't care. So I played here, grabbed my extend. He did like the AI follow-up. He's trying to kill, but then there's this. I think he needs to really just abandon this, like right now. Actually. I didn't consider that might be okay for him. Unless it isn't. Okay, I lied, it's not. That small knight hurts too much now. With the liberty shortages, he can't play this way. There's just way too much Aji here, eh? Like, he's gotta play this one, and then this one. No, if he plays this one, we play here. Do we, though? We play this one into that one. There we go. And now he's got the problem, because there's a ko here. If he dodges the ko, then there's this, right? Yeah. Lot of really, really awful things back in there. But okay, so we played here, he tried to kill me. Again, normally I would probably consider variations like this. Hello, not that. Because he's got a, like, Atari here. Not really sure how, but whichever way, he has like Atari. And then, yeah, he's got like some problems here, especially if I've like gone ahead and pushed first. Like, if I've done, hello? If I do this first and then do that one, that's a double Atari. I'm not really liking that very much. Okay, I can't do that one. What could I do here, I wonder? Oh, probably the same variation, huh? No, because this goes into that one. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was maybe not the right move. I guess we could just play it here into here. I didn't like that as much, though. Anywho. So we went ahead and just lived. He's tried not to protect the cutting point, which he really should. Like, this isn't a bad move. It's pretty good, and it preps an invasion. So much more solid. Harder to attack him now, too. You know? But he didn't defend it. So we have this. He's revealing more shape problems that we're just, like, poking constantly. Like, shape problem, shape problem. And it's worth spending, like, the one move to see how he answers it. Because, like, right now, he has a minor problem because he's losing territory very, very quickly. Like, this didn't really profit. This corner is actually worth nothing right now. We're getting bases. Our corners are pretty solid. He ensured that in the upper right. I do like that he did this. That's good. But then he's trying to attack again, but it's not really a threat. Because as we saw, if he plays this, there's this one. He could do this, though. But is it really worth it? I don't know. And then again, there's a question of, well, what if I don't play that? And instead I play this one? No, I can't play that, can I? Because I play here. There's this one in... Not terrible. It is a Ko, though. Might do that. Especially in light of the stuff that we have over here. That could actually be a pretty reasonable Ko. It'd be a pretty reasonable Ko. Kind of like it. Anyway, we jumped out. Here I definitely don't like the sacrifice anymore. Like, that's turning into, like, a really big friggin' corner now. And he's still behind. So he went under, which seemed okay. This technically wasn't a thing to worry about. I could play here. Because if he plays here, who cares? I just drop down. Like, that's... He literally killed himself here. There's... I guess he could go here into Ko for life, but that's really not a good variation here. You don't want to Ko for life this board. That is not something that you're going to be happy with, let me tell you. So we played here. Got the kill on the bottom. And at that point, we can point to where our profit was, but we couldn't point to where his profit was. I wonder if I should have played this one first. And then done that one. I was curious about that. That way I don't have to worry about this anymore. You know? Maybe so, maybe so. Got our profit. He didn't defend left again, so that's just a Ko. There's probably a better way of handling this Ko, but... I mean, we're already ahead, so we don't really have to care very much. His opening corners turn into very, very small amounts of territories. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Like, it's not good. So we outvalue him in our opening corners, and we killed something. So, yeah, you know you're ahead at that point. You know you're ahead at that point. Yeah, straightforward game. Not quite what I had hoped for aggressive basic day. But, you know, you take what you can get. That's the beauty about, you know, Go. Let's play with 2 people. You don't always get to decide everything that goes on in the game. My opponent got to decide too. That's just how that goes. I'll probably have an aggressive 5-dan basics, quite possibly, next month. But we will be going back to normal after this. So those of you who want to return to our foundations and our basic principles and not killing everything that moves or trying to, well, never fear. You'll have that next week, where we restart with our happy little DDKs, learning some happy little basic principles. Hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you next time. Take care, buddy.